Ray Brown's Talkin' Birds.
Made possible by the generous support of the Birdwatchers General Store, Orleans, Cape Cod. Birdwatchersgeneralstore.com.
By Vortex Optics, with the VIP warranty, their unlimited lifetime promise to keep you and your optic covered. Learn more at vortexoptics.com.
And Quest Nature Tours, offering expert-led small group tours for bird and nature lovers since 1970. Explore exceptional journeys around the world at questnaturetours.com.
And Beautyo Books, an independent family-owned bookstore carrying one of the largest selections of birding books in the world. BeautyBooks.com.
Good morning. Welcome to our show number
900.
That's right. That's right. Our 900th show. I know we can't believe it either. Today's show will be kind of different. To celebrate the milestone, we'll announce a prize-generating special event in just a few minutes. We'll have some of our regular features as well. And joining us as co-hosts this morning are Talkin' Birds team members, Debbie Bleacher and Freya McGregor. Happy 900th, Freya.
Thanks so much, Ray. Happy 900th show to you as well.
Thank you. Wow, we have noisemakers and everything here. Nice.
It's great to be here to celebrate with you, Ray. And I so appreciate your friendliness and kindness of getting to learn and collaborate with you every week on these shows. And folks, if Ray sounds on the air like he's a good bloke, let me confirm to you, in real life, he's also a really good bloke. So
yeah, and I actually wrote that line, so I know that's good.
I am being paid. It's true. No, congratulations, Ray, on the big 900.
Well, thank you. Congratulations to you, Freya, and happy 900th, Debbie.
Oh, thank you, Ray. Happy 900th to you, too. It's a pleasure, as always. And it amazes me that you have been doing this just about every single Sunday, all this time. That just shows such dedication and consistency. And
is that what it is?
I hope to be. I plan to be with you for 900 more, or at least, or until you take out a restraining order.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you have other people who are saying similar things to that with all these big numbers. Kind of daunting, isn't it? Yes.
We have some audio birthday wishes from some of the folks who helped make Talkin' Birds what it is today.
Mark Duffield, Executive Producer Emeritus here. 900, wow. An honor to have been with you on shows number 1 through 500. Grand Canyon, Yosemite, Acadia, Smithsonian. Good luck the rest of the way.
Hello, Ray Brown and Talkin' Birds listeners. Over the past decade or so, I've been on the show several times and have enjoyed every minute. Well, unless the curly-haired guy from the Birdwatchers General Store, yes, that's you, Mike O'Connor, hogged all the airtime. This is David Clapp, and I just want to say that 900 shows at a show a week will take more than 17 years. Those numbers speak to people's affection for birds and the entertainment and education that they can glean from every Sunday morning show. But Ray, it especially speaks to your hard work, your efforts, your energy, and your personality. I want to wish you the best for the next 100 shows. Thanks for everything, Ray. Keep talking birds.
Hi, Ray and Talkin' Birds listeners. This is Emma Morgenstern. I was an intern with the show way back in 2014. Ray, congratulations on 900 episodes. What an achievement. Thank you for giving me my first job in radio and for deepening my appreciation for birds.
Hi, Ray. This is one of your longtime producers, Tim McKenney, wishing you a very happy 900 shows. Here's to 900 more. Congratulations, Ray, and the rest of the Talkin' Birds crew.
900 shows. Congratulations, Ray and crew. What an achievement. It's always a pleasure to listen and learn from you, and here's to 900 more. Yours always in birding, Charlotte from Alberta, Canada.
Hi, this is Joy from Illinois. If the other Talkin' Birds fans are anything like me, they started listening because of the birds, but they kept listening because of Ray and the team and all the wonderful guests. Congratulations, Ray. We can't wait for the next 900 episodes. And happy flirting.
The mighty Ray Brown, 900 shows. Are you serious? Congratulations.
I started listening to you in 2006. You were the first podcast I ever listened to. I went to the podcast place and I searched for birds, and you were the only thing that came up. The first ever bird podcast radio show, as far as I know. And I'm just so proud of you. It's been an honor to join you on a bunch of shows, and you have a great tone. You're hilarious, and I just wish you all the best. Here's to 900 more, 9,000 more? You tell me. Congratulations, Ray.
That was Nick Lund, repeat guest and friend of the show from Maine, Audubon. And Joy from Illinois is Joy Schmoll, who is responsible for creating the beautiful plurting graphics and our proud plurter patch. Thank you, Joy, Nick, and everybody else who helped make the show what it is today. Jesse, that includes you.
It does, yeah. I broke out the old calculator yesterday when I was at work. And, I did the math, and I was like, damn, it's been 17 years. It's a long time, especially since I'm only 20 years old.
17 long years. He's only 20, and I'm 31, so
look at that.
It works out, yeah. All right.
Speaking of making the show what it is, it's because of you, dear listeners, that we do this. More than 700 of our listeners have signed up to become Talkin' Birds ambassadors over the years, helping us spread the word about birds and conservation. And a few of them sent us in some 900th birthday greetings as well.
Hear from them. Yeah.
Hello, Ray and the Talkin' Birds team.
This is Doug and Lisa from Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
For over 10 years, Talkin' Birds is an essential part of our Sunday morning.
We enjoy tuning in to learn about birds, nature, and enjoying a good laugh, courtesy of the Ray and Mike comedy duo.
Congratulations to Ray and the entire team on your 900th episode.
Hi, Ray. Your friend Candy Powell here from Jamestown, Rhode Island. Boy, what a wonderful milestone to be broadcasting your 900th show. As Talkin' Birds ambassadors, my husband Chris and I have shared our enjoyment of your show with many people through the years. Talkin' Birds is so unique and special, relaying birding and conservation updates with a humorous and entertaining twist.
Ray, this is Wink Weinberg in Atlanta. Congratulations on 900 fantastic shows. We appreciate every last one of them for all the great information and hoping for at least 900 more. Keep it up.
Hey, Ambassador Muffy here. Happy milestone, Ray and staff. 900 shows. What an accomplishment. But in fact, what we're really celebrating is immeasurable shared information and appreciation of birds, the environment, and ultimately the planet. Keep up the good and much needed work.
Hey Ray, Ambassador 501 here. Congrats on 900 episodes. Your show is the perfect blend of fun, science, conservation, and the joy of birds. Thanks for all you do for all of us. And here's to 900 more.
Hi everyone, this is Haley from San Diego, California. 900 shows is an outstanding accomplishment. I know that Talkin' Birds means a lot to many people. When I first started birding a few years ago, listening to this show helped me feel connected to the birding community and made me realize that there's people out there who care about birds as much as I do. Thank you, Ray, and the whole team for all the effort you've put in, and congrats on 900 shows.
It's Jerry Poltoric from Lake City, Florida. The 900th show is a great occasion. I'm hoping Talkin' Birds goes on for another generation. Congratulations, Yahoo!
All right, we have Yahoo and we have noisemakers. And one thing that's not different about our show is that today is that, we're late and behind the schedule. So we'll try to zip it along here. We do have our regular stuff coming along, including our mystery bird contest. Here's a quick preview of that contest. Our mystery bird is a medium-sized shorebird with fairly long legs, a fairly long neck, a medium-sized bill. We can hear the sound of it. A brown back, chest and belly clearly marked with dark, round spots. Our bird bobs its tail and hind end as it walks, probing for insects and crustaceans along the edges of ponds, lakes, and streams. That's our mystery bird little preview there. We have fabulous prizes from Beauty-O Books and Mary's Gone Crackers, and maybe from Wisdom Supply, too, if we get to our bonus question. That's on the mystery bird contest. Now, if I could figure out where we are now, I think it's where we go right into our featured feathered friend segment here. We'll be back with Debbie and Freya with more. And yes, Mike O'Connor will be here with us with a special Let's Ask Mike segment. Our featured feathered friend segment today echoes today's theme of longevity on our 900th show. It's presented by Birdwatching Magazine. For more than a quarter century, Birdwatching has been North America's premier magazine about wild birds and birding. Well, it may indeed be that Talkin' Birds is one of the oldest, or as we like to say, longest-running radio show/podcasts about birds. Well, thanks to that longevity, we figured that for our featured feathered friend segment, we'd focus on the bird species, one of whose members is believed to be the oldest wild bird in the world. The species would be the Laysan Albatross. And that oldest wild bird is the Laysan Albatross called Wisdom, who, as of this past December, was continuing to breed and produce chicks on Midway Atoll in the Pacific Ocean, about halfway between North America and Asia. Wisdom is estimated to have entered her 8th decade at 70 years old. Laysan albatrosses are remarkably graceful ocean birds that can soar and glide hundreds of miles per day with scarcely a beat of their incredibly long and slender wings, which can measure up to 6.5 feet from tip to tip. The Laysan albatross has a white head with a dark patch around the eye, a dark gray-brown back and upper wings, and white underparts. In addition to tropical islands of the Pacific, Laysan albatrosses also travel to Japan, Alaska's Aleutian Islands, or California to feed. A pelagic birding trip from the West Coast is a good way to get a chance to see one. And from November to July, they can be spotted from land on the Hawaiian islands of Oahu and Kauai. Fibastria immutabilis, the Laysan albatross, is here on Talkin' Birds, now well into its 2nd decade, as today's featured feathered friend. Welcome again to our kind of special 900th show here on Talkin' Birds. I mentioned at the beginning about a special prize-generating event, and Freya, I think you have maybe a little detail about that.
Yeah, it's exciting to launch our next Make Your Own Swag contest. This is a contest we've run a few times over the years to encourage people we don't want to add to landfill by having more shirts and bags that people might not use. Instead, we have these really great Talkin' Birds patches that you can attach to something you already own and already use, preferably while you're birding. So it's really easy to enter. You send an email to Ray to request a patch. That's ray@talkinbirds.com. No G in talking, of course. You can iron or sew the patch onto something like a t-shirt or a backpack or your binoculars case that you use or wear while you're birding. Take a photo of it and post that on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter using the hashtag TalkinBirdsSwag. Make sure you have 2 of those S's there, TalkinBirdsSwag. Or email it to ray@talkinbirds.com. And there's 5 weekly prizes. The first prize will be next week. That's next Sunday, September 18th, if you're listening delayed. And for the following 5 weeks. And then we'll have a grand prize. Everyone will be eligible for it, a random drawing. It's a Vortex Viper HD 15 to 45 times 65 angled spotting scope that retails for $1,049.99 from our good friends at Vortex. That's a pretty sweet prize, Ray.
That is a really sweet prize indeed. And then there's something we're going to do, making sure that it's off the air. Debbie, you want to tell us about that?
Yeah, this is another 900th birthday present. This one is for our listeners. So let me turn my back to you for a moment and tell them that this is an interview that Freya and I did with Ray to learn about the history of the show and how Ray does what he does or doesn't. We called it 15 Questions for 15 Years. Find it in our show archive, talkinbirds.com/archive, or subscribe to our podcast and it'll just download automatically into your feed.
All right. We've got it.
Right. Over the years, we've been fortunate to welcome lots of interesting, knowledgeable guests who have taught us all kinds of neat things about birds and the world around us. One of our repeat guests, who was, in fact, the guest on show number 28, which is the oldest episode you can listen to on our archive, if you can believe it, is legendary birder, author, and artist Ken Kaufman. He wrote in 900 fantastic episodes. What a remarkable record of informing and inspiring the public about the beautiful, amazing world of birds. Everyone involved in bird watching and bird conservation owes you our thanks, Ray, and the birds would too if they could talk birds as well as you do. Congratulations.
And our friend Scott Weidensall is a naturalist and author whose book, Living on the Wind, Across the Hemisphere with Migratory Birds, was a finalist for the year 2000 Pulitzer Prize in General Nonfiction. His latest book is World on the Wing, The Global Odyssey of Migratory Birds. And he says, I've been a Ray Brown fan for years and consider it an honor to have been on Talkin' Birds several times as a guest. Ray, congratulations on your 900th show. You've been a valued voice for birds, birding, and conservation for 17 years. And for the sake of birds and all your listeners, I hope you have another 900 shows in you.
Rick Wright is another of our repeat guests, an author, speaker, and birding tour leader. If he sounded like a female Australian, he would have said, Talkin' Birds is one of my favourite things to do and to listen to. Since its debut 17 years and 900 episodes ago, I've regularly joined listeners from a dozen countries to learn more about birds, from the historical to the urgent. Ray Brown and his podcasts can always be counted on for a smile and a thought-provoking observation or two. Congratulations on number 900.
Paul Basich and Wayne Peterson are superstar birders and authors. They're also co-editors of They Say. Talkin' Birds is a weekly delight. For 17 years, and whenever we listen in, we are guaranteed engaging commentary about birds, the birding scene, and how we all interact. Ray Brown provides a way to think, to link, appreciate, question, and even make contributions. And the backdrop extends from local backyards to international destinations. Indeed, because birds are everywhere, the appreciation and information never end.
As we celebrate our 900th show, we want to make sure to point out that if you're listening to this, so whether you've been listening since April 2005, or if this is the first time you've tuned in, or something in between, thank you. Here's some more thoughts from some of our listeners.
Greetings, Ray, Talkin' Birds team, and fellow listeners. This is Joy Klump from Conroe, Texas. And I just want to say huge congratulations for the 900th show. What an amazing accomplishment. I know for me personally, I get so much from this show. You have amazing content and great guests, and I've learned so much. And so thank you for all your hard work and commitment. And I look forward to 900 more.
Hi, it's Kimberly Mutu from Pacifica, California. 900 shows, that's amazing. Ray, what a legacy you have produced. I started listening in 2020, but have gone backwards to pick up episodes I've missed. I am always excited on Sunday mornings to hear the latest installment of Talkin' Birds. I have learned so much from you and all of your guests. Thank you, Ray.
This is Tom Nagish from Skokie, Illinois. I'd like to congratulate Ray and the Talkin' Birds team for their 900th show. I've listened to all the 900 shows, and they have been both entertaining and educating. Thanks again for all your hard work and dedication over the years. I am looking forward to the next 900 shows. Best wishes.
Hello, Ray. This is Siva Gopal Narayanan. Congratulations on your 900th show. And I just can't wait for every Sunday to roll in to listen to the show and to find out what new quirky comments you and Mike exchange. And I hope to continue hearing this for a very, very long time.
Congratulations, Ray. Show 900. Marching to 1,000. All of us are grateful for your humor, your educating us, and your passion to make this earth a better place for everyone and everything. Personally, I like the teaching best, but there's no question that your greatest impact and contribution is ecological. And there will still be no G in talking.
And now a couple of Audubon friends from East and West.
Hey Ray, this is Luke Safford from Tucson Audubon and the Southeast Arizona Birding Festival. From all of us, we want to tell you congratulations on your 900th Talking Bird show and want to tell you thank you for all that you do for the birding community. Keep it up.
Hi Ray, Jeff Hall from the Audubon Society of Rhode Island. Ray,
900 shows. Really? You've got to get a hobby. Hey, congratulations on a great run. Let's do this again on show 1000.
All right, Jeff and Luke, I like that hobby idea. This whole thing started as a hobby, but that's another story. We want to say thank you to our wonderful sponsors who make our show possible. Birds and Beans Coffee, Beauty-O Books, our newest supporter, Quest Nature Tours, and our oldest supporter, the Birdwatchers General Store. And we hope you will certainly patronize our sponsors because they are all connected with birds and conservation, and they all make our show possible. So thank you to them. Up next, it's our Mystery Bird contest in just 1 minute. The flutter of a tail feather, the flash of a wing bar in mid-flight. You don't always have a lot of time to identify a bird in nature, let alone to appreciate its beauty. But with Vortex Optics, you'll have the power to bring every wild moment closer. When you choose Vortex, you're choosing to have a partner in the field as passionate about nature as you are. Whether you're spotting old friends on the backyard feeder or packing for a once-in-a-lifetime trip to add a few species to your life list, Vortex offers a full range of optics and optics accessories for every birder and every budget. And whether the birds are taking you to another state or another country, you're always covered by the Vortex VIP warranty, an unlimited lifetime promise to keep you and your optic covered. If you'd like to learn more, or if you need help choosing your next optic, give Vortex a call at 1-800-4VORTEX or visit vortexoptics.com. And thank you, Vortex. Another very, very important part of our supporter list. Thank you for your support and, of course, for those amazing prize in our contest we have coming up. Our mystery bird is a medium-sized shorebird with fairly long legs, a fairly long neck, a medium-sized bill, a brown back, and a chest and belly clearly marked with dark, round spots. Our bird constantly bobs its tail and hind end as it walks, and it sounds like that as it probes for insects and crustaceans along the edges of ponds and lakes and streams. Great prizes from Beauty-O Books and Mary's Gone Crackers this morning. But please call us as soon as you can, because if we have time for this, it'll be a miracle. 781-837-4900 is the number. That's 781-837-4900. Meanwhile, it's Let's Ask Mike Live with Mike O'Connor in just 1 minute. Beauty-O Books carries one of the largest selections of birding books in the world. New, used, and rare books covering everything from backyard birding to general ornithology, from field guides to photography skills, biography, fiction, and humor. You'll find it all, along with the knowledgeable customer service you've been looking for, in one convenient place. BeautyOBooks.com. B-U-T-E-O. BeautyOBooks.com.
Quest Nature Tours has offered exceptional tours for bird and nature lovers since 1970. In 2023, join us in Iceland, land of fire and ice, or go beyond the beaches in the DR. See amazing wildlife and explore habitats with travel companions who truly enjoy nature. Talkin' Birds listeners receive a $150 credit towards their first tour. Visit questnaturetours.com today. Birds and much more, guaranteed.
Before we play the music for Mike, David Clapp has come back with a little comment here.
I think we should have a Birders Bash for the 1000th show. Maybe Mike will pick up the tab.
That sounds like a great idea. Let's see if he's laughing already somehow. I don't know if he's going to be playing along with this. Good morning, Mike.
You know what, David? I'll give you a free bottle of Tab anytime you want.
Wow.
I thought when he said he was going to have a Birders Bash that we were going to finally have the UFC-style showdown between these two guys, you know?
Oh, hey. Yeah, David's not even in the country. That's how much I'm on the show live. David's not even around.
That's how afraid he is of you, Mike.
That's right.
We'll work on that, Jesse, right after the show ends here. I like that. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm on now.
You're on. I'm sorry. No more David. It's all you.
No, I'm talking to you, Mighty Ray the Bloke. Boy, I learned a lot about you that I didn't know about.
A mighty bloke.
Well, so I just, sure, like everybody else, I'm thrilled about this 900 thing. And for me personally, it's been really cool because I get your listeners to visit the store, and you get this all the time because you've been on the radio forever. But this is kind of new for me. And during the pandemic, people would come in. Nobody knows what I look like. I'm wearing a mask. But they know my voice now, like you must get all the time. And it's kind of cool. People would stop in, and some of your, not only your listeners, but the ambassadors would come in. And sometimes I'd have 2 or 3 people from different parts of the country. It's really awesome. And a few weeks ago, I had this high school senior named Ellie stop by the store. And she loved your show, and she was saying all these nice things. And she was top birder, but she was wearing a toad shirt, a shirt with a picture of a toad on it. And I was so impressed by this because when I was a senior in high school, I was probably wearing a shirt that had like Fonzie on it or something like this. And she was so comfortable and so into nature. She had this cool toad shirt on, and I thought, that person really digs nature. And just an endless stream of people coming in from all over the country because they've heard your show and they stop in and they chit chat, and it's really cool. And I got to give you credit. You did this show and you had people from all over the country contributing. You didn't have to do any work at all. They did all the work. So congratulations on that, Steve.
You figured out the secret there. Thank you, Mike. Yeah.
And we go. I'm going to see you at the after party, right?
Oh yeah, we got a big bash coming up. Yeah, David Clapp's going to pay for that one. I didn't tell him that.
Was it going to be Duncan? We're going to be at Duncan this year.
Exactly. Duncan, no donuts. All right, Mike. Thank you.
All right, next week. Thanks a lot.
All right, thank you. Mystery Bird Contest comes back right after this.
Every Wednesday, Birdwatching Magazine sends an e-newsletter full of information of interest to birdwatchers, including recent news stories about birds, conservation, and science, photography tips, stories about places to go birding, bird ID tips, and much more. Best of all, the newsletter is free. Sign up today at birdwatchingdaily.com/newsletter.
All right, there it is, our mystery bird, and we have time to take a call here. I can't even believe it, but we have Chuck, who's calling from somewhere in South Dakota. Good morning, Chuck.
Good morning, Ray, and congratulations on your 900th show. I enjoy listening.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Chuck. I'm not sure if we've had a mystery bird caller from South Dakota before, but we're mighty happy to have you calling in, and we'll be even happier if you get the right answer on the mystery bird contest thing here. What do you say, Chuck?
My guess is the spotted sandpiper.
Spotted sandpiper would be exactly correct. Nice job.
Yay, thank you.
Nice work, indeed. Chuck, stay on the line. We'll get your address, and we'll see if we have time to finish our show.
Thank you.
Thanks for calling. All right, we are just about out of time for the special 900th show today, and thank you so much for being here with us. We're going to connect with Freya and Debbie again here before we go. And before we do go, I want to say a few more thank yous here. I want to say thank you to Audrey Stack for being such a great special assistant. I want to say thank you to Ronnie Schloss, who was with us early in the show and helped make sense out of things that I was trying to do at the time, and we're still following her lead on a lot of that stuff. And I want to say thank you again to our friend Mark Duffield.
Mark, you were certainly dear to me. You were on board when I came onto the show, and your vision and your friendship were absolutely invaluable to me and to Ray.
He was just what the doctor ordered, and it's appropriate his initials are MD. I think we're going to be out of time here. So, Freya, I wanted to say thank you again to you for joining us as co-host and for everything else this morning. And not just this morning, but for all the time.
It's a pleasure, Ray. It's a great joy to work with you and help spread the word about birds and conservation. Congratulations again. This is a really, really exciting day for all the listeners, myself and Debbie included. And Ray, hats off to you. Thank you for doing what you do.
Thanks to everybody, and we'll see you next week.
The bird show. I like that. I must.
Ray Brown's Talkin' Birds.
Made possible by the generous support of the Birdwatchers General Store, Orleans, Cape Cod. Birdwatchersgeneralstore.com.
By Vortex Optics. With the VIP warranty, their unlimited lifetime promise to keep you and your optic covered. Learn more at vortexoptics.com.
And Quest Nature Tours, offering expert-led small group tours for bird and nature lovers since 1970. Explore exceptional journeys around the world at questnaturetours.com.
And Beautyo Books, an independent family-owned bookstore carrying one of the largest selections of birding books in the world. beautyobooks.com.